Welcome to Flamingo Chicks. Today we are going on an adventure to learn all about nature. And what better place to go than the Eden Project? The Eden Project is an eco-visitor attraction in Cornwall. It's a global garden that celebrates the natural world. It's time for you to join me and become explorers. Grab your binoculars and let's get ready to jump in to the Eden Project. At the Eden Project, there are two huge biomes. The biomes are made up of big circles. Let's make some circles with our body together. Can you make some circles with your wrists? And the other way. Big circles. Make some circles with our head. Make sure to go both way around. Circles with our shoulders, just like the Eden Project biomes. With our arms, drawing big circles. Great job, everyone. We can make some circles with our hips. And the other way. And finally, with our legs. Drawing big circles with your knees. You might try doing some circles with your ankles, getting our feet ready for some more dancing. Great job. Let's explore the rainforest biome first. Wow, we're in the rainforest. The rainforest is full of tall trees and lots of life. Let's explore. Wow, this rope bridge is a bit wobbly. Can we swing from side to side, like we're on the rope bridge? Side to side. Bend your knees or bend your arms, side to side. Let's swing side to side. Great work swinging, explorers. You might also swing forwards and back, maybe with your leg or with your arms. Ooh, it's very wobbly. Great work, explorers. Now we're warmed up, we are ready for our challenge. Let's go! Explorers, on our expedition today, we need to unlock 5 eco badges. Explorers, let's begin our quest. What's that I can hear? Look, what's down there? Here we are at the rainforest floor. And look, what's that? It's a row-row partridge. Row-row partridges live here on the rainforest floor in some countries in Southeast Asia. The rainforest provides food and shelter for the row-row partridges. They use their feet to look for insects, seeds, and fruits to eat. Explorers, let's move our bodies like the row-row partridge. We can start with stretching and coming back. Stretching and coming back. You might use your legs, like me. Maybe with your arms, stretch and back. Stretch and back. Or even your head, stretch and back. Stretch and back. Any way you like. It's all about stretching in a sharp way. Stretch and back. Stretch and back. Great work, explorers. We've unlocked our first eco badge. Animals. How slowly can you move so not to disturb the row partridges? Move slowly, explorers. Look, a waterfall. Water is very important in the rainforest as it helps to keep everything alive, from the plants to the animals and the people that call the rainforest home. The water moves up and over. Can we move up and over, explorers? Maybe using your arm up and over, or your head up and over. Great work. Keep moving like a waterfall, up and over, up and over. The water also flows. Can you flow your body like the water? Maybe moving across some of the rocks, up and over, up and over. Can you flow using your arms? Or maybe using your spine or your head, flowing like the water in the rainforest. Great job, explorers! We've unlocked our next eco badge, water. Trees in the rainforest draw up water from the ground using their roots. Explorers, let's draw that water up into the tree, sucking the water from out to in. Out to in. Out, in. Out to in. Out to in. Maybe you can use different body parts or your whole body. That water then travels up the tree, traveling through the xylem. Let's stretch that water all the way up the tree. Can you wiggle and stretch? Stretching up to the top of the tree. We've arrived at the top of the tall trees. Now the water travels along the branches to the leaves. And these trees have a lot of leaves. Explorers, can we stretch to stretch that water down to every leaf, making sure each leaf has some water? Can you stretch to the front with me? Great. Can we stretch out to the sides? And can you stretch in every direction, making sure every leaf has some water? And explorers, don't forget, behind you, make sure every leaf has some water. Fantastic! We've unlocked our third eco badge, trees. Trees in the rainforest are quite special, as when the water arrives in the leaves, it evaporates as water vapour, making huge clouds. That's why the rainforest is called the rainforest, because of all the water in the clouds. Explorers, let's float like the water vapour. Floating is very light. Maybe you want to float one of your arms, floating, or your leg. Can you float using your whole body, just like the water vapour? Or maybe your head and nose? Can you float using your whole body, floating like the water vapour. Keep floating, explorers. And let's continue the water cycle by bringing the rain, trickling down from high to low, high to low, high to low, completing the water cycle back to Earth. Let's go, explorers. We need to unlock the eco badges at the Eden Project. Come on! We've arrived at Infinity Blue, one of the art installations here at the Eden Project. Infinity Blue is inspired by cyanobacteria, one of the world's tiniest living beings. These tiny microscopic bacteria and their descendants provide the oxygen in every breath that we take. Let's do some breathing together now. We can breathe in and out. Breathing in and out. Great work, everyone. It breathes out like a dragon. Let's do some breathing just like the sculpture here. We can breathe in and out. Breathe in and out. Breathe in and out. Great. We can do some more breathing, but this time in different directions, just like Infinity Blue. You can choose which direction to breathe. Great. Let's practice our ballet arms to learn more about cyanobacteria. We're going to start making a circle with our arms in first position. And if you'd like, you can do the same with your feet, just like this. As we breathe in, we're going to hold this position. And as we breathe out, we're going to expand to second position. Breathing in, closing, breathing out, opening, closing and opening, closing and opening. Great. You can do this movement with other body parts, as this movement is all about the breath. So, opening and closing. You might try with your hands as you breathe in and opening. Keep doing your breathing just like our sculpture. Let's do one more, explorers. Great work! Look at Infinity Blue. We've unlocked our 4th eco badge. Air! Great work. Let's move on to our next biome to complete our expedition. Explorers, here we are in the Mediterranean biome. There are lots of amazing smells of the Mediterranean, California, South Africa, and Western Australia. What's this? Look! It's the Mediterranean vegetable patch. The Mediterranean climate is perfect for growing fruits, vegetables and grains that we eat. And these all start off as seeds. Explorers, shall we plant some of our own seeds to grow some vegetables and fruits and some grains? So let's pick up your seeds and place them down. Using your ballet fingers to place them down, picking them up and placing them down. The action is up and down. So you can try this with your head or even with an elbow, thinking about going up and down, up and down. Make sure you spread out your seeds so that they all have enough room to grow. Oh, look at all these seeds in our vegetable patch. So our seeds now need some water. And from earlier, we practiced our rain coming from high to low. Let's try that now. High to low, high to low. Maybe can you do it really quick so we have lots of fast rain watering all of our seeds here. Great job, explorers. Very quick. And now it's time for our plants to grow. And they might have a bit of a wiggle as they grow up and up and up to the sky and the sun. So let's try growing. You might have a little bit of a wiggle before you go tall. See if you can wiggle your growth out. And you might try a few balances as you grow your plants. Wow, look at all of these plants. So it's now time to harvest. Now, have you grown some fruit that's maybe up high? Or have you grown a vegetable which is down low? Or a grain which is in the middle? You need to collect and harvest in all of this food. So stretch and harvest it in. Stretch and harvest. And you might try some balances here to make sure you collect all of the food. Well done, explorers. See if you can stretch with me. Stretch and in. Stretch and in. Use your whole bodies. We need to harvest all of this food at the Mediterranean vegetable patch. I think we're nearly done. Keep going. Big stretches and balances. We've done it. Well done. We've unlocked our final Eco Badge, food. Fantastic work today, explorers. Well done. We've completed our expedition. Let's do a few stretches to finish. Follow along with me. Big stretch up and down. Stretch up and down. Big stretch to the side and over to one side and the other. Let's do that one more time. Big stretch over and to the other side. Let's do a big yawn. One more big yawn. Little shake. Great work. Wow, what a view of the Eden Project. Nature is amazing. It provides us with animals, water, trees, oxygen, and food that we eat. But we need to protect it. Let's do some Eco Makaton all together. Join in with me as I sign. Environment. Environment. Earth. Earth. Recycle. Recycle. Let's all do our bit to help protect nature. Explorers, can you make an eco-pledge today? It might be to protect one of our 5 eco badges. Can you make a pledge today?
Say no to plastic!
Behind the wildlife.
Look after the animals. Recycle our rubbish.
Use less plastic.
I pledge to teach 1,000 children an eco-makaton.
Community litter picking.
Thank you so much for joining us today. See you next time. Bye!